On the plains of western Kansas, there is a cultural oasis and a beacon of artistic spirit, and that community is Hays, Kansas. Hello, I'm Brenda Mader, Executive Director of the Hays Arts Council, and on behalf of the Hays Arts Council, am submitting this video in support of the nomination of the City of Hays for the Kansas Governor's Arts Award for Arts Community. Hays is a community with a rich arts tradition, stronger and more vibrant and enthusiastically supported than many communities 3 or 4 times its size. Located in Ellis County, Hays is a rural community in the northwest part of Kansas and home to approximately 20,000 citizens, offering amazing arts experiences for children and adults. Through a diverse array of arts entities and the development of unique partnerships, Hays has nurtured a spirit of artistic expression and embraced the power of the arts to connect citizens, encourage dialogue, celebrate excellence, and build a sense of community. This is no new phenomenon. The Hays Arts Council and the Hays Symphony Orchestra have existed for decades. And of course, Fort Hays State University has been providing a rich cultural foundation for well over 100 years. And through that Western Kansas institution, the arts have flourished in the classrooms and galleries and on the stage of the magnificent Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center inside Sheridan Coliseum, itself an architectural icon on the prairie, where the Encore series, dance, music, and theater abound. Although its own legacy is strong, the legacy of Hays reaches out across the state as well. Vivian Meckel, owner of a local music store, was also a state legislator in the 1960s. His passion and vision led him to author the legislation that resulted in creating what is now the Kansas Arts Commission. He and other visionaries had already begun laying a foundation for the Hays Arts Council, said to be the first arts council formed in the state. Through his leadership, there would now be a state entity to support other local arts agencies ready to take root and enrich life across our state. And the lives of those in Hays have certainly been enriched by the arts. Citizens embrace the arts and recognize their value. In our local school systems, both public and private, the arts abound. Administrators work diligently to fund and protect arts programs that are fading or never existed at all in other districts. In Hays, formal art and music education begin early, with certified educators in place at even the elementary school level. Creative partnerships between school systems, the Hays Arts Council, local civic and service organizations, and Fort Hays State University have fostered rich arts and education programming to augment the experiences of those rural students, including music residencies for Kansas Day, professional theater performances, creative writing contests, and other cross-curriculum learning experiences. Other creative collaborations bring the arts and business communities together for local festivals and gallery walks, with thousands of citizens taking advantage of our unique opportunities. Visitors to our gallery walks will find nearly 30 locations to choose from. Less than half of those are formal or even ongoing galleries. The rest are banks, restaurants, churches, retail businesses, service organizations, and vacant buildings transformed on those nights to vibrant galleries showcasing the talent of outstanding local and regional artists. Hays is home to some of the state's most unique permanent art collections. The Hadley Foundation Art Collection at the Hays Medical Center is an award-winning collection by some of Kansas's finest artists, serving patients, their families, and the public every day, nurturing lives as only the arts can. The Kansas Artist Postcard Series, for 25 years one of Kansas's most celebrated collections, found a permanent home at the Robbins Center on the Fort Hays State University campus. Hays is also proud of the demonstrated financial commitments from government and the private sector. The City of Hays and Ellis County have enthusiastically supported local arts and culture, German and Western history celebrations, downtown Hays and its cultural revitalization efforts, and the Hays Arts Council program and facilities, as well as creative and cultural programs of the Hays Public Library and Hays Recreation Commission, have all benefited from government support. The Downtown Investment Support of developer Liberty Group and Chuck Como have provided support for artists, musicians, and galleries. Other art and cultural treasures in this community include the Madrigal Feast, the Cathedral Concert, Heartland Community Theater, 3 dance studios, the Hays Arts Council's annual Smoky Hill Art Exhibition and 5 state photography competitions, high school and college musicals and plays, an opera production, German, Chinese, and Hispanic cultural celebrations, theatrical historic reenactments, the Encore series, Pete Felton sculptures, and the Western Kansas String Academy, among others. Hays is home to several past Governor's Arts Award recipients, including arts patrons and advocates Ross and Mariana Beach, Anne and Norman Jeter, and the Hadley Foundation, artists Michael Yilg, John Thorns, Kathleen Kuhar, Richard Starr, Joel Moss, and Dr. John Cody, as well as the Hays Arts Council, who was honored to receive the Arts Award for Arts Organization in 1998. It is rewarding to know that a larger audience has now taken note of the rich and unique artistic spirit of Hays. In the recent issue of Journeys, a trusted travel news source with 1.5 million readers nationwide, Hays was deemed a prairie oasis for its museums, galleries, boutiques, and restaurants. The June 2008 issue of Cottage Living cited the ingenuity of downtown business owners and developers to hire local artists and graphic design students to design murals and logos to set the businesses apart from chain stores. An article in the winter 2008 Great Lakes Airlines magazine, Peaks and Plains, stated that Hays may not be the first place one thinks of when it comes to fine art, but per capita, more artists call Hays home than New York City. In that same article, Michael Yilg, a Governor's Arts Award winner himself, states that he believes, quote, the enthusiasm of local businesses to promote artists and display their work is extraordinary and contributes to Hays's unique arts culture. And last year, the Progressive Farmer magazine named Ellis County one of the top 2 best places to live in rural America, citing among its criteria arts and entertainment. It is our hope that you will discover, as the rest of America is beginning to, that Hays, Kansas really is a cultural oasis on the prairie and an arts community that is indeed worthy of the Kansas Governor's Arts Award.